Howdy ho everyone, hello and welcome to another exciting and exhilarating episode of the ShadowCast. I am the Black Shadow, and I'm just going to tell you guys right now, in fair moments I just suddenly stopped for a sec. That is because of the fact that both my arms are absolutely killing me right now. The muscles in them have been dead for about a day. This is due to the fact that I might as well have gone to a gym and done intensive weightlifting the whole frickin' day. Every time I call on my arms to do something, they remind me of the fact that they hurt. But nonetheless, we're not here to talk about my arms. No, we're here to just only quickly, folks, as I always say, quote unquote. Now the whole reason of this video is basically because if you remember, whenever I did the last update video, which probably wasn't all that long ago, I sort of gave a rough idea of how things were going to be going down the channel, but I didn't really get anywhere specific, really specific at the time. Or if I did, then I'm sort of here just sort of making it more specific. I forget now. So that's sort of the point of this video. Oh, by the way, if anyone's asking the music, the whole reason of this is, you see, this is my way of preparing for Grandia. As much as I've got little to no idea what the game's going to be like, it is still an old JRPG, which almost guarantees that it's going to have this sort of old, sort of half techno-y, sort of corny sort of music sort of thing. I have a feeling that this game's going to be full of it, folks. A bit like old Final Fantasies, Those of you remember Final Fantasy 6, it's not that far away, to be honest. Alright, this is a fair few years older, teeth back in. Fair few years more recent, this music, than what we're probably hearing from Grandia, but even so. And it's also my way of trying to lighten up a bit, really, folks. I mean, I don't know what it's been, really. Past couple of weeks, I just feel like I've been a bit more grumpier or something. Usually, I mean, it's like, I feel like, I did the little shoot promo a week or two ago about Google Plus. I felt slightly bitter at times. I feel like I'm like teasing that little heel turn. Is he? Isn't he? Is he just gonna go tweener or something? I don't know, folks. I'm trying to cheer myself up. I mean, I've got a big box of confectionery with me at the moment, which I won in a raffle today, last night even. Yes, about a third of it is already gone. So don't place your bets that it's gonna last to the end of the month. But even so, if it makes you feel a bit happier, then I can work with it. Any advice, folks? Do it all in moderation, and it won't feel so bad. Anyways, moving back to business. So whereabouts we are at the moment? What's November 22nd or 23rd or whatever time it is that you guys are listening to this? It's 22nd as I'm recording. And what we finished Resident Evil 0. We're uploading Dynasty Warriors 4 at the moment. Obviously, we've got a Grandia due in the very near future. Basically, this is how things are going to go down, just so people know, because I've sort of left it a bit in the air. What I kind of want to do for sort of Grandia is that I don't really want to do all this overhanging sort of stuff that I've done on occasion with LPs, I mean, because we've come to officially an end of a session with Dynasty Warriors, but to be honest, I kind of, when we start Grandia and co, I just want to kind of be on a fresh slate. It's for another reason as well. I mean, since I was doing Resident Evil 0, you know how I was sort of uploading those videos in kind of like almost hour-long videos almost every single time? Well, as fun and as great as that was, it did also trash my my bandwidth limits for my internet. Completely demolished it. So I've tried to sort of lighten the schedule basically for the rest of the month, just so I don't start overrunning, because I don't need those extra costs at the moment, because things are tight enough as it is. So the plan here is it's 22nd. I think we're at part 20. I think with the LP. Just so you guys know, there's about another 5 or 6 parts of the LP. So the plan is that sort of starting tomorrow, I'm gonna start uploading the rest of Dynasty Warriors 4, and then basically that will take me over to sort of about this time next week. And then sort of the idea then is that then means we've done all the LPs, we can start completely brand new and fresh come December, and December 1st we will start once again with live LPs. It's probably going to be a case that I'm probably going to start with Vice City first, not just because I know that game, but also because it has proven surprisingly difficult to get hold of a copy of Grandia 2. I know there is eBay and Amazon and all that sort of thing. Don't worry, that's where I've been keeping my eyes peeled mostly. But the problem is that I'm basically having to wait till the next payday, which isn't until sort of this time next week, before I can put an order for one via eBay, because it's not cheap. Get hold of a copy of Grandia? That's at least tenner. When you're money don't grow on trees, to be honest. I mean, if I was in work, then that'd be wonderful, but unfortunately I'm not at the moment, and I just cannot seem to physically find any. But that is a different topic for another day, where if I do that, that will probably be the Ultimate Hill promo. I will completely turn, you guys will hate the hell out of me, so I'm not going down that path, because I will be there a long time. But so the plan is, either way, because if some of you guys know, or you may remember, with GTA 3, I actually borrowed that game off my father, because he happened to he has a few of the old GTAs lying around. I have a funny feeling he's got Vice City around as well. I know he's got Vice City Stories, but I have a funny feeling he's got a copy of Vice City lying around as well. Although, do I have a copy of Vice City here? Can't remember now. I'm trying to look at my PS2 game stash. I'm having a look through one of my chairs. I can't see what I can't see what's there. I've got Vice City Stories as well. Oh, I should have told him that. Could have saved him some money. I don't know. Have I got Vice? Hold on. Okay, I don't. I couldn't remember if I did or not. No, I don't actually have a copy of it myself. So I have a funny feeling though that he's got a copy of it. It would seem strange if he didn't. So I have a feeling he does. So I'm going to mosey on over there probably tomorrow or something, and have a quick inspection. And then basically what that means is that if I start that, say, December 1st, do that for a session, that takes that December 8th, by that time I should have Grandia 2. And of course, being blind, I don't have to prepare for it, so, everybody wins, sort of. I'm not too worried though, because, Grandia 2 should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous, admittedly, about it, to be quite honest, folks. I'm actually kind of really nervous about it. Not just because I don't know the game, but the only thing, really, is that it's one of those cases where when my LPing days are over, whenever those will be, and I look back, I think I'll look back to Grandia 2, not 3, God's sake, Shadow, you keep saying 3. I feel like I'll look back at Grandia 2 and say that this was one of the great experiments that BSing ever undertook. Doing blind LPs itself was a bit of an experiment, but blind RPG is a whole different kettle of fish, folks. It feels somewhat of a gamble, especially because it is an old game. As far as I know and I remember, and I've been told, it's a quality game. And I'm looking forward to playing it, but I don't know, maybe I'm worried it's not going to be everyone's kettle of tea, but then Resident Evil isn't everyone's kettle of tea. Grand Theft Auto isn't everyone's kettle of tea, That's why I'm doing it with a side LP of Grand Theft Auto, that's so to try and cater to as many people as possible. I keep trying to tell myself you can't cater to every single person at the same time, and maybe I'm just over worrying things. That's an old family trait, that overcomplicating and over worrying. That is a really old family trait, one I hate. But not much you can do about that. But that is going to be how we're going to roll. I'm going to finish off Dynasty Warriors over the next sort of 6-7 days. December 1st, we should be starting with Vice City. And then walking into, after that first session, we will be beginning our journey through the world of Grandia 2, which is going to be a very long, very interesting journey, to say the least. But I think it'll be one that it'll be well worth investing the time in. And hey, it's another checklist point I can mark off my illustrious list. So, looking forward to that. Looking forward to one more month left before the end of the year. When I get to make my little end of year video. Will I make that hill turn? Will I not? Who knows? Who cares? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get cracking though, because that confectionery box is looking oh so tempting. That and the Ashes cricket's back on in about an hour, so I need to be ready for that. So, I'm going to have to love you and leave you, I'm afraid. I will bid you all adieu. I will see you in about a little over a week's time when we begin our live LPs again. So, thank you all very much for watching and listening and appreciating and everything else that you guys do. And I will see you then, folks. So, take care.